Hello everybody and welcome to the NASCAR Legend Series Trilogy Tournament Round of 8. In the last race, round of 12, 4 drivers were eliminated from the field. Now starting the 2-race round of 8, which will be cut down once again by 4 cars to a final championship race with only 4 drivers. We are at the Deja Blue short track, just recently paved. The full circuit hasn't been paved all the way yet, but this short track was paved for these cars. We have figured out from practice that it is fairly difficult to pass here. It can be hard to get good runs especially because of that tight hairpin at the end of the lap, somewhat comparing it to Monaco in F1. Luckily, our camera crews shouldn't have an Lance Stroll moment. We've told them specifically not to do anything dumb like that. But let's start looking at the drivers to watch. We have Cale Yarborough here starting on pole. He has had a fast car that has been cutting through the corners really well. Jimmie Johnson was fast in practice, had a rough qualifying session. And then here's Kyle Busch in the back. Again, fast in practice, rough qualifying. It'll be interesting to see what these drivers do today. Now as the cars roll off, we will get to today's starting lineup. Row number 1 is going to be Cale Yarborough and Jeff Gordon. Row number 2 is Kevin Harvick and Jimmie Johnson. Row number 3 is Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt Jr. And then row 4 is going to be Kyle Busch and Darrell Waltrip. Now, as we look at today's race facts, it's going to be 6 laps, a 7% chance of rain. Cale Yarborough is on the pole. It's a very short and narrow track comparing to Monaco and Formula 1, and the initial restart and any other restart could be more important than anything else that happens today. So as we watch the restart, green flag is in the air. Cale Yarborough will get out to a big jump. Here comes Kevin Harvick up the inside of Jeff Gordon. As you see our new and improved ticker at the top of the screen as we head to lap 2. Now the cars have all become single file, except for at the very back, but that'll sort itself out quickly. As you see, here's the tight hairpin. Kevin Harvick trying to get to the back bumper of Cale Yarborough, can't quite, has to check up just a little bit too much. Now Yarborough up the track, Harvick losing ground though. It looks like Yarborough's car is just so fast through that corner, Kevin Harvick can't quite get to him as we go on board with Jeff Gordon. More than halfway through this race now. This is only a quick 6 laps at this track. Coming to 2 to go, Kevin Harvick still looking for that back bumper. It's been incident clean. Nobody's been able to get close enough to apply the bumper, especially in this final corner. Kevin Harvick can't quite get there this time. One more lap to try it. Kevin Harvick not close enough in turns 1. Through the S's on the backstretch. One more chance in the hairpin. Kevin Harvick breaks late. He gets into the back bumper, but it's not going to be enough. Kevin Harvick draws even and would have passed him in turn 1 if they had one more lap of racing, but Cale Yarborough hangs on. Like we said, that initial restart determined the entire race. Him clearing Jeff Gordon right there in turn 1 made it so that he could fend off Kevin Harvick, even though Kevin Harvick gave him a good shot there at the end. Really tried to be the closer that he's known as. Just short, and Cale Yarborough will take home the victory. The track is too skinny to do burnouts, and the rest of it's unpaved, so they've just decided to bring him into victory lane. Now we look at today's points, as it's pretty correspondent with where they finished. No bonus points for this round. All the champions and just normal race winners are all on an even playing field to see who gets cut for the final 4. Jimmie Johnson's the first below the cut line as of now. Next week, we will be going to Martin Deja, which has not raced in NASCAR Legend Series competition since Season 2, and held this terrific finish between Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kyle Busch last time. Kyle Busch remained victorious there. That should be an exciting one as we now say so long from Deja Blue. Sorry this race took so long, life got in the way of filming, but in the end, here is the product. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Martin Deja should be out very soon, and I hope you all have a good night.